Hi and welcome to the Hangout Café, where we are all about youth and development. My name is Mwakazi Lwambia and I'll be your host today. In as much as this channel mainly focuses on policy making and decision making, we also need to work on our personal development in order to become bigger assets to this country. And that brings us to our first topic, investing in education. And this is not just education that we learn from school. There's just a lot of information that we can't get from school alone. And we're so lucky to be in this age of technology where we have access to so many educational resources that we can use to help widen our horizons, to diversify our knowledge, and to understand different viewpoints. And we have so many online resources like online books, from audiobook. We have online courses, most of which are free, but there's some that cost a fee, but they're worth investing on. And it's all about finding what interests you the most, what you're really passionate about, and purposing to learn more about it. For example, you could want to learn about cooking, more about cooking and recipes, web design, video editing. You can also learn about the policies that have been set in place, that have been put in place, and try to understand whether they work for you, whether they favor you as a young person. And also investing, and you can also learn about investing. For one of my favorite sources of information on investing is YouTube, where you can get old interviews of Warren Buffett as he demystifies the entire concept of investing. He really simplifies the whole idea of investing, and that brings us to our second point, investing in finances. One big rule is paying yourself first, and by paying yourself first, I mean saving. I know how tough it can be, especially for university students. I've been a victim. You can save your cash in a high interest rate bank and let the interest accumulate over time. But if you feel that maybe the idea of saving is too daunting, or you're not sure whether you're disciplined enough, you can get a few friends and form a chama where you can help each other be accountable for every coin saved. It just doesn't stop there. Keep in mind there's inflation, so you just can't leave your cash to stay in the bank for years and years on end. You can reinvest the money in your business or in the stock market. Again, there's a lot of information about that online, and ultimately gain financial independence and achieve your financial goals. And finally, we're going to talk about investing in yourself. And by this, I mean your health, your sanity, and your wellness. As young people, we're faced with so many things right now that our mental health is at risk as well. So we really need to find time to check on ourselves and make sure that we're doing okay and develop ourselves. Find ways, find resources, find anything to make us be at peace with ourselves. So today we are joined by my very special guest who's going to talk to us about how she invests in herself. So introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Michelle Mwakazi and I'm your guest today.
How do you invest in yourself?
So basically, investing in myself, how I take it is my mental health being, okay. Your mental health is really key when it comes to, investing yourself. Because to me, how I like to look at it is that the brain is what will tell each and every part of me to do whatever it does. So that everything can function very well, the brain has to be okay. So I need to make sure my mental health is key, is superb, it's perfect, and it's so okay, so that I can be physically okay, I can be emotionally okay, I can be even spiritually okay. So yeah, the first thing I always ask myself, that time when they say it, you shouldn't speak when you're having food in your mouth, meal times, that's the time I usually check on myself, literally, when we're having a meal and everyone is just indulging in the meal. So that's the time I'm asking myself, how are you really? How are you? So I categorize that question in that, how am I emotionally? How am I physically? How am I in terms of, being full, satisfied in everything? How am I generally? So I go ticking each and every box. So emotionally, am I okay? And for you, you can also ask yourself, how are you really? Check on yourself and check on how you treat others, how everything around you and everything surrounding you is actually affecting you. If it's positively, you know what? Go girl, go boy, go friend. And if it's negative, let it slide. Next caller. So yeah.
Okay, those are really good points. So you're supposed to check yourself mentally, and that's her way of ensuring that she's mentally in check. And so my take home point is time. Time is a really great resource. Everyone has 24 hours, and we're supposed to allocate those hours to ourselves. Right now we are so young, we have a lot of time ahead of us, but then it will come a point where we'll need to look back and see that we've done something with our life. We need to work on ourselves so that we gain enough courage and confidence to take on the much needed change the world needs right now. So just comment down below what you're doing to ensure that you're developing personally, and thank you so much for having us.
Have a good time. I wish you all the happiness that the ocean will be jealous. Bye.
Bye.